right to the racks. Then I make that shit back. Run up on me, get shot in the back.
It's Jay TV in the building. If you subscribe to the channel, man, we're back on another Dad Reacts. And today we have, I said the intro clear, leave me alone. Ghetto Boyz versus Primera Flats in Clanton 14. We just did Chucky Midgets.
A little turtle.
And whatever, right? Tortilla.
Oh, tortillas.
So, guys, I want to cover like 90s Mexican gangs. Like, we got to know the history, man. We got to know what's going on.
So in the comments below, let us know what you think we should know and what should we react to. If it's your first time tuning in, this is the only channel that we hear that we don't talk with you or at you. We talk at you, not with you. So you can DM us. We'll DM you back. We got a Discord below. Subscribe to the channel. Share this with one of your homies. Another ese, another carnal, another brother, whatever. Just share the channel. Subscribe to the channel, request, and then react. And then we'll react. We'll react to whatever you say.
Yo, I don't mind doing another video like Chucky Midgets. That was fire. I want to do like a real...
That shit was sad as hell, the little Chucky story. Go check it out.
Yeah.
Like, go check out all our docs.
Yeah. I want to do like real life documentaries like that. Yeah. So let's hop to it.
Yes, sir.
Back to another episode of Warren Cali. In this episode, I'm going to talk about the Ghetto Boyz. The Ghetto Boyz are a Sereno gang coming out of the east side of South Central. They were established around 4 decades ago and have several cliques, like 25th Street, 27th, 28th Street, and a few others.
A lot of them.
The Ghetto Boyz are rivals of hoods like the Playboy 13s, 39th Street, 41st Street, the Hangout Boys, Clanton 14, and Primera Flats. The Ghetto Boyz rivalry with Primera Flats has been fierce and deadly to both sides and their communities, with both being around the same area. They're both.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what agenda they were trying to push out, but if you notice in the 90s, when I think of California gangs, I think of black gangs. There's a lot of Mexican gangs, and they were doing a lot of crime also. But in the news and in like in the history books, it looks like there was just Bloods and Crips. That's it.
Right, Bloods and Crips, and a lot of it is because of the movie Colors.
Oh, and there's a bunch of movies in the 90s that,
Colors, right? You know, Boys in the Hood.
Yeah.
I mean, so,
straight out Compton.
So the cinematography had a lot of influence on that, and Hollywood had, you know, influence on everything. And sometimes, you know, I just have a question because I'm like, these guys had beef with each other. So was it on site, like all the time, or they would see each other and nothing happened, or this was on site? Fight. You could be with your baby, your little baby, and your wife. Or your mom's. Was it like beef like on site, or was it like sometime it was a time and place for everything? That's my question.
To both sides and their communities, with both being around the same area, they both claimed the same park, which resulted in a war over Trinity Park, which is located on 25th Street. This led to unfortunate events like in April of 2002, where an 8-year-old boy was playing at Trinity Park and was shot in the chest in a crossfire between the two gangs, causing him to lose his life. This made the area hot and caused a lot of unwanted attention between the two gangs. But with that being said, let's get into some cases. FT from Primera Flats lived with his mom and 5 younger siblings on South Fadera Street. Around 9:30 p.m., FT and his siblings and several neighbors were hanging out in his front yard. Gremlin and King from Ghetto Boyz drove down to Deer Street and spotted FT and another Primera Flat member named Jay. They started firing. An 8-year-old special needs kid was next to Jay, so Jay pushed him down to the ground and started to run. The 8-year-old, not knowing any better, got up and ran after Jay. The 8-year-old was shot in the head, taking his life.
Wow.
Several witnesses would come forth to identify King and Gremlin, and later witnesses testified in court. King and Gremlin were sentenced to life in prison.
Yeah. Once they indict you, it's over. Once you kill kids and stuff like that, or females, or innocents,
civilians,
it's over. It's done. So you see this over and over. If you're in the streets right now, or you know somebody in the streets, tell them one thing you do. Y'all can kill each other, but do not kill civilians. It's over. Yeah, you're gonna get swept.
Yeah. And if you can get out of the gang life, young man, get your ass out. Move to New York.
Mario lived on 22nd and Maple with his brother Luis. On November 3rd, 2004, Mario was sitting on the porch of their home and Luis was in the middle of the street. Mario then seen a car pull up and in a few quick seconds fire at his brother multiple times. Mario jumped up and ran to the side of his brother. He got a good look at the shooter and the people in the car. Luis lost his life and laid on the ground fatally shot. Mario will be later shown by the police a photo lineup, and he picked up the driver and the shooter.
Damn.
Police later got in contact with a woman named Hilda. She was from Ghetto Boyz. She was arrested on a separate charge, but told the police everything she knew for a lesser charge. She was dating at the time a ghetto boy named Jesse, and she knew that Jesse and his sidekick Little Lefty were involved. The night of the shooting, Jesse told Hilda that him and Little Lefty shot someone. Days later, she asked him who it was, and he replied by laughing and saying the person on 22nd. He also told her little Lefty shot him in the back. Both Jesse and Lefty later received life.
I have a question. So I know those Sureños and Norteños beef up north because the Sureños end up going up north. But I noticed Norteños don't really be down south. I peeped that. I think I'm correct. Correct me if I'm wrong. And I have a question though. So these LA gangs, who do they beef with? They just beef with other Mexicans that they have beef with?
Yeah, I think it's just hood to hood.
Hood to hood. It's not really no Sureño Norteño thing, right?
No. I think the Norteños don't come south. I think that the dividing line is Stockton.
Bakersfield.
Bakersfield's the dividing line. So we don't really know if the Norteños do come, or they're like sections in LA that are Norteño.
Yeah, because it looks like they just beef with each other.
Yeah,
Like,
bring us up to speed because we really don't know.
June 8th, 2008, several members of Ghetto Boyz in Clayton 14 were at Mal's bar. Cat, Gerardo, and Cat's girlfriend Esther was there.
Esther.
They was from Ghetto Boyz. Ramona, her brother Victor, Victor's wife Tatum, a dude named O, Enrique, and his wife was there as well.
Damn, how you know
Enrique, O, and Victor were from Clayton 14. Both groups would get into it after the bar closed on the outside. This all led to disrespect and fists flying. This all ended with Cat and Gerardo being shot and the Clayton 14 group running away. Security would give the police a whole account of what happened. He said Cat challenged Victor to a fight, which led to a brick brawl between the two groups. He said Victor told O to grab a strap, and O did that and started shooting, taking Cat's life and seriously injuring Gerardo. The security would pick O out as a shooter in a photo lineup.
Damn.
Victor and Ramona would be picked up as well as O, but Ramona and Victor got acquitted, but O received 50 years to life.
50. Crazy.
On August 26,
Yo, how do people
2011.
don't learn to listen to? I know it's hard because like Cali is where game banging started, and it's like, bro, how do y'all not like just think about like, yo, what if I just move to Arizona, or maybe when I turn 18, I'm gonna try to go to college? Like, is it that
I
hard?
think a lot of people do. It just amazes me, and not only this in Mexican gangs or black gangs.
Yeah, it don't matter.
It just all over the world, especially in the United States, all over the country. Like you do certain shit, yo, you risking it all. You could be in jail forever. These dudes getting 50.
And then
getting hit with football numbers.
And then you do something to somebody, and then they go after your family too. Like, or you in jail, like so you can't even do nothing.
Yeah, shit is crazy to me.
Hillo was visiting his wife's aunt on East 35th Street. Sue, who lived on the same block, was walking to her car when she seen a white van pull up and shots rang out. She immediately ran back inside her home. About 30 minutes later, Sue came out to see Hillo laid out in the street. Police would later catch up to the van and tried to pull it over. The police noticed how nervous the driver was when they pulled him over. The driver then reversed after being pulled over and then ran into several cars and then tried to escape. The van later crashed on 25th and Main and two men were arrested. The two men arrested were Saul and Rodrigo.
Yo, you guys want to see that? I think we should do getaway, the best getaways in California. I want to do something like that.
Yeah.
We should do some shit like that. Like the best getaways or whatever.
I want to get away.
Send us some links or something. You know what I'm talking about, like the getaway drivers. There's so many of those.
I only shot one fool. He shot at us.
If the creator that created this, your content is cool, but you need like a better music in the back.
Yeah,
a
right.
little more rhythmic.
Yeah, I feel like I could like knock out to this.
Yeah, you could up
tempo.
And I shot back. He was from 36th Street.
Oh shit.
Saul and Rodrigo were from Ghetto Boyz, and they went into
Ghetto.
36th Street looking for a victim. Rodrigo somehow got acquitted, and Saul received life.
Well, some of these
On
dudes
March
ain't quitting.
2nd, 2011, Alberto was walking on Maple and 27th Street when he heard yelling and seen a woman named Little Chucky from Ghetto Boyz being chased by a crowd of people. She was yelling for help, and someone in the group yelled out, "We gonna kill her." Alberto heard 3 shots and seen Little Chucky laid out in the street.
Damn, is Little
She lost
Chucky
her
has
life.
something to do with Chucky Bitches? Maybe that's his little bro. Because I know.
That was a girl. Little Chucky was a female.
Oh, he was like, I said, girl. I didn't
Yeah,
hear.
it's a female.
Oh.
Alberto heard 3 shots and seen Little Chucky laid out in the street. She lost her life.
Shit.
Multiple people would see the group chase her, but what stood out most was a woman who was limping and was chasing her too. The shooter was a man named Peter. He was later identified that day and took the police on a chase that lasted 20 minutes. So this whole altercation happened over Little Chucky and a woman named Diana having beef. Diana said it was over a boy and her not joining the Ghetto Boyz. Little Chucky whipped out a strap on Diana, and Peter and several other people came and tried to stop the situation. But Little Chucky shot her and started running. All led to Little Chucky being chased and later shot and losing her life to Peter. Peter tried to claim little Chucky was a threat, and he shot her for that reason. But she ran away and wasn't a threat anymore, and he chased her, leading to her death. So Peter was charged with manslaughter. Peter is eligible for parole in 2038. This would conclude this episode. If you haven't already,
was in 2011.
check out my
That happened in 2011. He's eligible for parole in 2038. You can tell he got this paperwork, actual court documents he got.
That's all everything he's going off of.
Yeah.
And a lot of times I thought manslaughter would be like 10 or 15 years.
Yeah, what?
Wow.
Well, no, he did kill a little girl, bro. He killed a 12-year-old or some shit.
I don't know. Shit crazy, man.
Yo, it's Jerry TV. This video was cool. I don't mind doing stuff like this because he got straight to the point. He just mentioned a bunch of murders.
I
wanted the history though, like how this was created. But it is what it is.
But if you want, we could recover this.
Yeah. Well, we can do it again. It's Jerry TV.
Thanks for tuning in. We out of here.
And I know how it gets, so I gotta stay low now, move my knot. I don't trust no nigga, I don't trust no man, ain't no friends, everybody get shot. You never know how nigga gon' throw, I'm hitting the flow with a couple of shots. You better move, you better